In action movie junkie news, study finds that people who watch Michael Bay movies tend to eat more junk food.
Who would take the time to study this? It's pretty funny.
Apparently scientists that have no other good things to do.
Who likes Michael Bay anyways, dude? Fuck that fool.
A lot of people like Michael.
He has the only movie he ever. Actually, you know what? I can't even say the only movies, but like Bad Boy was dope too. But man, that fool, I just hate. Number one, I hate his coloring. I hate the way he shoots his shit. People say like he has his own style. I don't give a fuck. It's stupid. He always does that one shot too, where it comes in right under the person. He always does the dolly circle thing. Constant dolly circling is fucking annoying.
I hate the lens flares that he puts. Those shits give me a headache.
Like Pain and Gain was super high. I mean, I understand it was like Florida, Miami and stuff like that, but his stuff is always super high contrasted. I don't know. I don't like his shit.
I think it's for people who love extreme on crack visuals and stuff.
So Flamin' Hot Cheetos and Michael
love
Bay
junk
goes
food.
perfectly together.
It does.
Does it?
It's a perfect combo.
I think Flamin' Hot Cheetos is just good all the time.
But you like Takis too, though, and Takis is battery acid.
Takis is good.
I ate Takis and the roof of my mouth disappeared. That shit is so astringent. Like I eat it and I'm like, you know what? I can see why people like it. And next thing you know, my tongue is just dry.
It is crusted though. It looks powdery, like it's like red mold.
Oh, my mouth is getting watery.
Me too. I'm just like,
Like there's hot Cheetos and then there's Takis. You know what I mean? Hot Cheetos has a good amount of salinity. It's dope. Takis on the other hand,
You can't enjoy it. It's like perfect.
Yeah.
Hot Cheetos isn't enough.
yeah.
Like
Hot
weak
Cheetos
sauce.
is like Lay's potato chips.
I got you, David. It's good.
Y'all weak sauces, man.
So in this study, scientists took 98 college students and placed them in a room
that's
full
it?
of chocolates, chips, fruits, and vegetables. And then they made
It's college students.
don't even make sense. You put anything in front of me that is just chips and vegetables. Fuck your vegetables, dog.
And it's not the Michael Bay movie triggering it. They could have porn or anything else, and no one's gonna pick the vegetable.
It could be fucking Steven Spielberg and it'll never be the fucking vegetable.
It's like the Passion of the Christ. You just start eating like celeries only. Like.
So the two that they were watching was Michael Bay's The Island, and then they're also watching another movie called Charlie Rose.
Or what was the study?
Oh, I mean, the thing was that they put them in with like a room full of those types of snacks, and then they had them watch the two movies. And for those two, I mean, the ones that watched The Island, they consumed 65% more than the ones who watched Charlie Rose, and they consumed more junk food as well.
65% more.
65% more than Charlie Rose. Yeah.
Wait, they didn't play any other directors' movies?
Is Charlie Rose a Michael Bay movie? Because I thought it was a different.
I have no idea.
It's college students. Of course, we're gonna choose junk food.
But a 65% increase in the consumption of junk food is pretty high. But it might not be Michael Bay. It could be any high action.
Yeah, I was about to
hitting
say
your
that.
emotions. Oh shit, motherfucker! Give me that hot dog.
Because it's fun. Yeah, Michael Bay movies are fun to watch. Because it's kind of like mindless entertainment. It's just, you don't have to think about shit. And then
I
it's like,
sucked the shit out of that Slurpee while I watched that movie.
yeah, exactly. Your mind's on autopilot and you're just indulging visually. So then you want to, you're like, fuck it, let's just go full force and indulge in junk food. I get it.
Or Michael Bay's movies are so bad you need food to make it feel better.
This artist, he wrote garbage movies equals garbage food.
That's what I'm saying. There you go. Hallelujah. My favorite movie is I don't snack on anything because I'm so like engrossed into the film that you don't drink, you just watch. Michael Bay films, you don't need thought. You just wait for things to explode. And that same same noise, everything.
That's true. It's only during blockbusters where it makes me want to bring snacks in with like a soda. But then if it's like a piece where it's like a literary piece, and you want to pay attention, then I don't bring anything. I just sit there and like watch. Cause some movies, it's like the less is more, like indie type of films. Sometimes some scenes are so still that if you ate a chip and it was like just the internal sound, it ruins the scene that they're painting.
Yeah, they were saying how like if you are chewing or if you are eating something, you're not you don't become susceptible to advertisements or something like that because what we do is we subconsciously word mouth and like repeat things that we're watching and seeing. So that's why it's like it's more ingrained in us. But if we're chewing in the middle of advertisements, it prevents us from like mouthing or trying to attempt to like follow the lips or words. Yeah.
In You Go Girl news, submitted by motherfucker. AW Aye, motherfucker, fake ass name. No, I'm playing. University student vows to carry around her mattress around campus until her rapist is gone.
I heard about this one.
Today.
Wait, say that again?
So, university student vows to carry around her mattress around campus until her rapist is gone.
mattress?
I hope she ain't got a king size.
It's like this big mattress that it's a statement.
Why the bed? That's where it happened?
Yeah, that's where she got
She got
raped.
raped in her dorm room.
In her own dorm room bed?
So what I'm picturing is like she's doing this like it's a Jesus thing with the cross. Like it's kind of like.
I don't know. I think she's about to explain that, Joe.
Tell me if I'm right.
Yes, for her senior thesis, she's actually titling this project of her carrying like this mat as mattress performance or carry that weight. And it's basically just a literal expression of like her carrying the weight of her being like raped on like a bed. Yeah, and like she's gonna carry that like I guess art piece with her until the rapist is expelled or like banned from the school.
Did she not report or anything, or?
Yeah, she reported it.
But nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened. Like there have been two or three other reports against the same dude, but the school's not doing anything about
He's
it.
a serial rapist?
Come on.
And they're not gonna expel him? What school is this?
Yeah. Weird.
Columbia University.
Columbia. We got some Ivy League rapists up in this shit.
Wait, Columbia University? Holy.
Who were you?
You know,
We all reacted.
everyone's like Columbia.
He's like, wait a minute.
If you guys saw my angle, this fool was like, what school is this? The most profound, what school is this?
But his Columbia was like 3 seconds later.
Yeah, there was like everyone like one by one
It
to
was in
Columbia.
Columbia.
It's an Ivy League, right?
It is.
Yeah.
I feel like they didn't want to make. Well, yeah, it's like if they had to do something or punish this kid, that means that they're acknowledging that there's a rapist in that school.
But now look what happened. They got an even more bad rep because they fucking didn't do shit.
They said the alleged attacker was not found responsible by the university, and
So they did investigate,
With multiple girls though, come on.
but they're independent from each other.
How did the raping go down?
Don't say she was drunk because that.
Isn't it hard for a woman to prove that she got raped? I heard that's very difficult.
It's super difficult, dude.
It has to happen within like 10 minutes.
Because there's also a lot of cases where girls are pissed off at people and they do try to.
I know like 3 or 4 girls that did that shit. So
Yeah, but for women too, it sucks because like
situations like this.
yeah, it's like immediately when it happens, they have to go straight to a hospital and be probed and fucking all this stuff. When it's like
That's why a lot of women don't even go to the hospital
Yeah.
straight after.
yeah,
Or they don't report it because it's like.
it's
they
such a
have-
hassle. Yeah.
Well, not only a hassle, but it's like you have to prove it now. Like everyone is doubting you. Everyone's saying, well, maybe it didn't really happen.
Well, yeah, it's because everyone's innocent until they're proven, you know. So it sucks.
There's no other like recollection of how it happened or who did it or.
Well, she knows who did it.
No, I know, but like, did she give a public statement like, oh, it was like 7 o'clock at night. I was studying. This guy just barged in, and I said no. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is there a more descriptive story, or is it just I got raped?
she just simply says that she just got raped. I guess because this article is more focused on why she's carrying. I mean, the reason to carry that mattress, but it doesn't go in depth into the details of.
Yeah, she
how
posted
got
a video explaining like her art piece or like her thesis for it, and that's all she explains as.
Yeah,
I
she
just
got
got
raped in
raped.
the
She
bathroom.
should like tell like kind of the account like facts because it makes people it's a little bit shaky now. You know what I mean? Now it's a statement which is perfectly fine, but how did it happen? Yeah, like
I don't think she
also-
wants to share the details though. That's like, I don't know. And then-
I know, but if she wants justice and she wants him to be expelled, unfortunately, she's gonna have to, you know, give out that private information, even though it might be emotionally traumatizing to go back and like think about it. But we live in a society where you can't just accuse someone of something and then they get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
And she also puts out, she goes, I was so naive that I guess I thought they would just believe me because I was telling the truth. I didn't expect the school was going to try not to take my side. But at the same time, when you put out a big statement like that, you have to show that
Exactly. What? She's thinking emotionally and immature.
Like it's like, well, I'm telling the truth, so you have to believe me. But
Yeah.
but then that's kind of weird because if I just said right now, like, hey, I got raped, you know, like, so
That's like me accusing you of crime and people just have to believe me because I'm being honest. But it's not fair in our, process of trying to really boil it down. And is it maybe perspective or what was it that was wrong,
Yeah, I'm kind of figuring out like how she went about it or something like that.
Did she say no?
Yeah.
In her mind, it was rape, right? But there's a lot of cases where women claim and scream rape, but they didn't say no, or they didn't resist, or they didn't tell the guy to back off.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are confused at those type of cases, because yes, she didn't want it and she froze up, but she also didn't say anything. So does that count as rape?
That's why the facts are so important.
Yeah, so she's brought out the facts that this is what this was. Oh, it's rape,
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's not that easy, but at least it would clear things up a little bit,
Because it might be one of those times where she self-reflected and she was like, wait a minute, I don't want to do it with that guy. And yes, I think I got raped. Where it was like that gray area rape where it's like, well, we were kind of talking to each other or whatever, but I didn't want it yet.
Well, what about those other 2 girls that accused him too? So he has a track record.
I mean, obviously, if those 3 came together and they had an account.
See, that's different. But if all independent cases were shown that he's not, I'm not protecting the guy. I don't want you guys to. What I'm trying to say is, let's get evidence from both sides. And yes, even if you have a track record, that does. But in the court of law, like, they are independent cases from each other.
Hey, what is going on, Just Kidding News fans? So, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Now, if you guys want to be involved in this process, what you guys can do is submit your articles, and yes, we might just choose them at tinyurl.com/justkittingnews. And once again, that link is going to be below in the description box. And if you guys want to follow us, you guys can follow us, of course, at Twitter and Instagram at JKFilms and Facebook.com/JustKiddingFilms. And if you want to follow me, I'm all at DavidSoComedy, YouTube.com/DavidSoComedy, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, all DavidSoComedy. So I'll see you guys there. And once again, check out the latest video right over there.
Or you telling me, yeah, see, I don't know.
You see, I think I would have a great marriage. If I could fucking test drive the car before I have to buy it. Psh.
But sometimes you just feel so bad for test driving it first.
What?
In fucked up parenting news,
I love this kind of news.
No, make me sad.
Parents fuck up all the time.
a mother